Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we are in our Power Apps for Beginner series, and in our previous video we have created a checklist app using Power Apps. So right now if a checklist status change, nothing happens automatically. So in today's video we'll understand what Power Automate is in a simpler term, and then we will integrate Power App with Power Automate, so that it will send an automated email on the status change. So let's get started. So first open the Power Automate. This is how the Power Automate UI looks like, and there are multiple options to create. We have template to start with, and here you can see all the flow you have access to. So let's understand what exactly is Power Automate. So it is a tool that allows us to create automated workflow without writing a code. So how exactly this works? So there are two component of Power Automate. The first is trigger and the second is action. Trigger is basically when something happened. For example, when we create an item or record in SharePoint list, that can be the trigger, and action is what should happen next. So, because of the item we have created or updated, say if we have changed the status of a task from pending to completed, and what we want to have after that. So, we want to send an email to someone because of the record update. So action can be we want to send an email. So send email is the action. Let's understand this with a real world example. So in an organization, we receive multiple email, and it might have some attachments as well. And it is the possibility that we want to store that attachment in a SharePoint list or in a shared drive where everyone in your team can have access to that. So if we receive that attachment or email every single week, we have to do it manually. We have to download the attachment, we have to save it to the SharePoint or the OneDrive, but we don't want that. We can what we can do is we can have a schedule flow that can run or trigger on a specific day, and it will capture that attachment, and it will save that attachment to other SharePoint list where we want to save it. So this can be automated with Power Automate. So let's see how we can implement the Power Automate and send an email on status change in our app. So currently if I create a task, nobody get notified. If I update a task, nothing happened. So let's see how we can do that. So let's click on create, go to automated cloud flow. Here we have to give a Power Automate name. So let's select the trigger. So the trigger will be when an item is created or modified. This is the new designer. We are going to build this automate in classic designer. So we have to provide the site address. So in this for this automate, it's task, employee task. Let's select the list name. Click on add new step, search for condition. So in this case, we are going to send email on status change. So just click on choose a value. So here in the dynamic content, we are able to see multiple values. So these values are generated on the trigger. So ID is basically the ID of the record which is modified or created. Same for the task name or the status. So we have to select status, right? So Here, if I search for status, you see there is status, value, and status. So which one to select? So as if you remember, status column is a choice column in our SharePoint site. So status will give you the entire status choice, but status value will give you the actual value of that record. So let's select status value. Here we have to write completed. So only if the status is completed, we want this trigger to move forward. If the status of this condition is true, this part of the code will be executed. Here we want to send an email. Let's let's select for B2. So now we have to send an email and specify the user detail. Here for now I am selecting the user detail itself. So in this case it will be assigned to email. If you want, you can send this email to any authority, whoever you want to notify about the completion of the task. Let's give the task name. Select from the dynamic content. Assign to display name. We'll select task name. Let's just save it. Now let's move to the Power App. Here I have few tasks on my remit. This one, it's already completed. Let's search for another one. So this is one of the tasks which is in pending and it is yet to be marked as completed. Let's select the task. Go to update task. I'll select the status from pending to completed and then submit. So to check if the email has been triggered or not, we'll log into our Outlook. So if you see, I have just received this email, and if you see, this is a task which was completed, right? So currently there is a problem with this app. So if you see, I have access to everybody's task. I can just change status of anybody, and also I have, even though I have completed this task, I have option to update. I don't want that. So in the next video, we'll understand how we can grant role-based access to user. So the user will only able to see the task under their remit. So that is all for this video. And if you like my video, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.